right, going live. Hold on. And we are live. Welcome everybody back to another stream. We got Zan the Man in the house, Drew Hitchcock in the house, doing some Leaguegending. I was just telling Zan before we got started that in I gotta hold on. Let me. I gotta make you full screen here. vidIQ. If you look up vidIQ's YouTube channel, they have a software tool to help entrepreneurs. And the main guy, Rob, had a Captain America shield. Like Zan, it was even bigger. It was like he was close, and maybe not bigger, but it was closer to the camera, so it looks bigger in his background. So if you want to see it, the video was everything you need to know about YouTube Shorts or something like that. So anyway, go drop him some Captain America love.
That's great. Gotta check it out.
All right, here we go. How's the videos going, Zane? People are doing it.
yeah. You know what? It's good. Hey, Drew, I shot a video earlier today, tried to send it to you, but I must have did something wrong because it says that I guess it has to be on 2 gigabytes, and mine's 2.6 gigabytes.
What do you mean? It should. I've got like
WeTransfer has a limit on the free.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me. But it's a video. It's a file request thing. It should be fine. It should be fine. I mean, I've got 2 terabytes.
I tried 3 times to drop it in there. It wouldn't let me.
Huh.
Zan, I gotta tell you something.
Uh-oh.
You know when you do something wrong, or when it's not good enough, I tell you, Zan, that sucked, right? You know I'm always gonna tell you legit, honest, like my feedback and opinion, that we don't sugarcoat things here in this house, right? You know that, and you know how much you love that and want the honest feedback, right?
Of course.
And there's always love. It's always filled with love, right?
Okay.
Dude, I watched your video yesterday. What was the title?
Oh, the one.
The fear video.
The fear video.
You need fear to be successful.
Yeah, dude. Legit, that was the best video I've ever seen you do.
You kidding?
I'm not kidding, dude. I was impressed. I played the video. Dude started off with fire, had intensity, like my man, stepping up. Let's go. I love it, dude. That was great. And you know I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, because if I thought it sucked, I'd say, Zane, dude, that was an embarrassing video. Keep going. But I liked it. That was good.
Oh, wow.
See, Zan, I can do it justice.
Yes, you did do it justice. Okay, so here's a question for you. Okay, Evan. Okay. I hit this written down. Yeah, here it is.
That was a good. You gotta watch that video back, and even before you start talking, look in your eyes.
Okay.
Look at that compared to your last video of like, hey, welcome back. It's me, Zan, the man, your confidence coach, or whatever you said. This was.
Now I was thinking the thought leader template the whole
Dude,
time.
you were ready to go, man. I love it. That was great. I was waiting. I was waiting for something better than the first one, but I had lower expectations, and then you came in over top. Like, damn, that's what I'm talking about, Zan. Come on now. Imagine 100 videos later, where he's gonna be at.
Wow. Well, okay. So here's my question, so I can become the 2025 Zan. Okay, how can I do it better? Where can I improve?
I have to watch it back. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Okay, that's okay.
I just watched the start
and make it better.
Yeah, I mean the start. I would say just keep going. Like that, you had one sentence and then you kind of stopped. Just keep going. Like turn that one sentence into 4.
I cut out about 6 seconds in between the second sentence.
Drew's making you look good.
No, Drew's amazing. Drew, and now thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, Drew is amazing.
Mark it down. That's a good video. That's like, you know how I have, at 350 videos, I stopped being embarrassed by myself, and 700 videos, like at video number, whatever that is on your channel, that's the one Evan said I'm starting to get good.
Okay, great. I'm gonna study it and make it.
It's
better.
a good win.
I don't have.
I don't just dish that. I don't just dish that out, dude. Especially to you.
But thank you.
I have higher expectations for Zan. Other people might come and give him compliments and cheer them on. Like Zan doesn't need the pat on the back, but when the compliment is deserved, anyway.
I'm on cloud nine.
I just needed you to know.
You know what it does to me also? It makes me feel like I got to get better now. I got to do it because you want to keep that level, and only way to stay at that level is get better.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't drop below that level. So, so thank you guys. I got to go practice more and get better.
That's it.
Oh, I have something for you guys. I have a bonus Mandela story.
Ooh, he did it. All right.
So this is a story when they was traveling, and Mandela noticed a white woman standing next to a broken car in Joburg. Well, it's Johannesburg, but they call it Joburg. And he approached her to help her out, and after fixing her engine and everything, she said she thanked him for his help, and she offered to pay his to give him some money for doing it.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh no, that's not necessary. I'm only happy to help." And then her thing was, "Why else would a black man have done it if you don't want money?"
Oh, snap.
And he said, "Because you were stranded on the side of the road."
Snap. Nice. You know what? That reminds me of a story I read last night in, no, maybe it was 2 nights ago. What was the book? I don't remember. I think it was in Jay Shetty's book, where there's a monk who was picking up a scorpion, and the scorpion fell into the water. So he picks up the scorpion, and then it stings him.
It's that story.
Yeah, it stings him. I haven't heard it before. So Drew's smarter than all of us. So it stings him, and the other monk is kind of his monk friend is with him and is kind of laughing at him. He's like, "Why did you pick up the scorpion? It's gonna sting you." So then he puts the scorpion down. The monk falls back in. The scorpion falls back into the water again. So he picks it up, and it stings him again.
Oh wow!
And the other monk is like, "Dude, what are you doing?" It's like the second time. It's in his nature to sting you. What are you doing? And the first monk says, "It's in my nature to save things."
Oh wow!
Okay, so that is a slightly differentiated version of the story that I am thinking of.
Okay, well that's my version of what Jay Shetty's version of it was. So anyway, I still like it. It's in my nature to save them, even though it's in their nature to sting. So anyway, it reminded me of when you mentioned that story of Nelson there. It was good. It's in your nature to serve. Let's go. Sometimes you're gonna get stung. Come on now.
Yeah. and Drew, this week, and Evan, I can share this with you also. Tomorrow's Saturday, and me and Drew talked.
Tomorrow's what?
Saturday.
That's not what you said. Let's rewind the tape on that. Saturday.
Look, check this out.
Wait, where's your hometown again? You're not from like.
I can even have Tish come and tell you. A lot of times we don't pronounce that T. That T is a D for us.
No, you just skipped it altogether. Saturday.
No, we'll say Saturday.
No, you didn't even say the D. It was Saturday. I gotta listen. If I actually answered my phone, I would make that my ringtone.
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday.
Even in songs, they don't even pronounce the T. They're like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They don't even say the T.
Saturday. But they say the D. But you just skipped it altogether. Wait, where's home for you? Are you from the north?
Originally, Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, exactly. Come on now, that's not Detroit.
That's it's yeah. Well, okay.
I like it. We're just giving you a hard time, but
let me see. What's the plan I was gonna make? Oh, so Saturday tomorrow. We talked about batch days, and
okay.
I'm gonna make tomorrow.
That's your batch day.
I plan on shooting maybe 3 videos tomorrow, so I can start combining my videos instead of doing one off. Because I mean, this is not to do 100 days. It's not sustainable to do a video every single day. You
got to batch it for sure.
Do multiple videos.
Yep.
And I was gonna do it on Tuesday. I said, you know what? I'm gonna clear out my schedule for tomorrow and get 3 videos done tomorrow. Now, the only thing is, I gotta. So Drew, I have to be careful how many minutes I go if it goes over 2 gigabytes.
Well, no. So we'll need to figure out what the deal is with that. It should be perfectly fine.
Okay. I uploaded it 3 times and it just kept kicking me back. It
Yeah.
says,
Not. What is it? What is it telling you?
okay, I try it again right now. Let me see.
I,
I try because it says, let me see. Maybe it's just the response. I'll try it again real quick.
Yeah, it could just be that either A, like it's like I don't know if you had to like create an account in order to do it, but the link that I sent you should just be like a direct upload, so it should just drop into my Dropbox without you having to create an account.
Right. Well, I do have an account because normally I have iCloud with Apple, but then I said let me just go ahead and have a Dropbox account, and they give you 2 gigabytes for free.
Correct. So maybe what you need to do is actually you need to log out of your own Dropbox and then upload, because it's like tying it to your account.
Oh,
Because since you only have 2 gigs for free.
it may not be recognizing. Okay, because I don't know how many gigs was the other one because it just took it right away. Okay, so maybe I am logged into my Dropbox.
Oh, it's a Dropbox thing.
Yeah. Maybe I'm logged in, don't realize it.
We got to get that Zan in HD, full HD, yo. Let's go. Come on now.
Okay. But I do feel pressure, man. I do feel pressure to get 100 videos up in 100 days, to be honest. But like, you know what? You got to do it.
Pressure creates diamonds, Zan. Come on, let's go. You
I
need the
do feel-
pressure. You basically.
Yeah, no, I agree. I totally agree. I do need the pressure.
I know.
I totally agree. Because it's going to make me go to the next level. It really does.
Let's
I
go.
do need the
He's
pressure.
already, man. I'm so pumped for you to get to 100. You're at that. That was your first one of the 100.
Yeah, and I'm also put a little extra pressure on myself. I want them to be all YouTube videos, and
Yeah.
it means between 10 and 15 minutes long.
Yeah. Now I'm pissed that you waited so long. Like if that's your
Oh,
number one video with the template, what have we been waiting on? Come on
He's
now.
done other stuff.
It's okay. He's been planning.
He's been writing fake books. Come on now, let's go. Anyway,
my
we're
God.
pumped for you.
You
We're
guys
pumped for
are-
you.
you
I
guys
like
are
it, dude.
alright.
I
I
like it.
love
It's
it.
happening.
Oh my lord, there's a party down here.
Oh yeah. I hope
Thankfully, I was able to get the gin.
you're winning the party.
I mean, I was 1, 0, and 3 until I just died there. So no, the Kane tried to invade jungle and didn't work out so well.
Again? He tried to
Okay.
invade at the beginning.
Why did Gemini say that Zan left me hanging?
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, have we
Oh.
said hi? Is Gemini in the chat? We didn't give her some recognition here.
Right, well,
Okay.
Come on now,
Okay,
Zane.
Drew, real quick, it says, please upload files under 2 gigabytes. So I tried it again.
I feel like this is the Zen multitasking stream. Is basically what it's become here.
Yeah.
okay.
Come
so
on
we'll
now,
need
Zan.
to- we'll need to figure-
Oh, okay. So here we go. Zan, okay. Hi, Patchy. Love you. Okay. Zan left me hanging. I am being ignored.
Wow.
You mean like on the stream, or did you send me? Oh, maybe she sent me a message because I don't answer my messages. I was busy. Earlier.
Wow.
Well, part of what I'm doing, Apache, I'll let you know this in advance, is I'm being very strict on when I answer my emails, my messages. So it's a specific time during the day that I'm going to be doing that. So that means I'm going to be missing some early on. Like I'm not doing no emails, no messages before 12 o'clock noon. But that's 3 o'clock you guys' time. Okay. So what did I miss, Patchy? She said, I know what she means. What did I miss? Was it a DM? Was it an email?
Not just missed, left her hanging.
How did I leave you hanging?
I think those are the words. Left me hanging.
Patchy, you're breaking my heart.
I feel like she feels
oh,
like.
yeah, tonight. Look, we're gonna do the IG live tonight, 6 o'clock.
Let's go.
Pacific.
All right.
I told you that. I told you yesterday. I saw you saw the message. Sometimes I just scan through my phone. So
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
wait
Let
a
me
minute.
go
You
back.
saw
Okay.
the message but didn't respond.
Okay, here we go.
That's
okay, here it is. Okay, look, Patch, I'm answering you right now.
Wow.
6 p.m. Pacific. I didn't
Wow.
read the message. Okay, how are you today? Okay, I'm doing good. Okay, there you go. I'm doing good. In fact, I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you right now.
I'm doing good. I'm talking to you right now. You saw her message.
She's like, then confirm it, damn it.
That is some.
We are confirmed. Okay? There you go. 6 o'clock tonight, whatever you want to talk about.
Wow. So
Okay.
in the league world, that would be BM. Bad manners. Bad manners.
Hey, Patchy, this is what I gotta say to you, okay? Because you can hear me. I'm sorry.
There it is.
Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you.
It's at
I'm
least
sure
one.
Ava will forgive me too.
It's at least once a stream now that we hear Zane say that.
She's like, you see that, Evan? I had to come here to harass him.
I get it. I mean, I don't think that's cool. I'm
Hey,
with
Patchy,
you.
I try not to do that again, but I am human, okay, Patchy? I'm not perfect.
But we're not going to
Trying
let
to
him off
get
the hook
there.
for that.
Hey, you know what, Patchy? I give you an extra 10 minutes tonight. How about that?
Wow.
I'll make it up to you.
I mean, I was with you on the whole, blocking your time and doing things. I was with you, Zane.
I need to communicate better.
No. I was with you until you saw the message and didn't respond.
You know what? I didn't read it. I just, sometimes you just click. We see the blue dot. I just clicked, but I didn't read it.
You clicked it, and then you saw it was her.
No,
I mean, that's the BM part. That's the BM part.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yuko, Jason, Pablo, Tagan, Terry Wade. I haven't clicked on. Look, it's right there. I haven't clicked on their messages yet.
But you clicked on hers. That's the point. You clicked on
Yeah, but I
hers,
didn't read it,
and
I'm
you
trying
saw
to
it.
stay focused.
That's the only problem. You saw it, and then didn't respond.
I didn't see it. I just hit it.
You
I
hit
didn't
it,
look at it.
and you saw Patchy. Like I said, Patchy at the top, and you didn't do anything about it. You just exited. That's the only. I was with you until there.
I will fix it. I'm being totally honest. I didn't read it. I hit it, but didn't read it.
Right.
And I probably was in the middle of doing something else while I was doing that.
Well, now you know that people can see that. They can see that you
well,
read it.
Yeah,
And the default assumption is they're gonna think, man, Zane left me hanging.
Yeah, he's leaving me hanging. He's ignoring me.
Again, he saw the
Avoiding
message.
me.
Why is he ghosting me?
It's not gonna happen. It won't happen again. Not to Patchy.
All right. He's gonna
Okay,
set some.
CYC.
He's gonna set some custom alerts just for you, Patchy.
Oh.
That when it comes in, it just auto, like the whole house buzzes. So he's got to go check it. He's got to go check that ASAP.
Turn my phone completely off before 12 o'clock noon. Won't even turn it on.
Well, that works too. I mean, then you won't. The key is that it doesn't show that she's seen it.
Yeah, she's laughing now. Ha ha. Okay, yeah, that's okay. You know what, Patchy? If you want to keep this going, then bring this up on the IQ. I mean, on the IG live tonight. Bring it up.
All right.
Bring it up and see if you can make me squirm.
We'll talk Instagram etiquette. That's what's happening.
Yeah, you bring it up and see if you can make me squirm.
Instagram
etiquette. I can't believe you did this, and then see if I can find a way to finesse my way out of it.
It's not that she's trying to make you squirm. She's just saying that.
She's 100% right. You're 100% right. All you guys are right. I'm gonna fix it. That's what I do. I fix it.
That's all she wants. That's all she's asking for. It's like, hey, you know what? When you see my message, you reply to my message. That's all.
I know. Patchy's cool. She's it's good. So CYC 984 says,
"Hey, CYC in the house. Welcome aboard."
Hi.
Says what?
He says hi.
Oh, it says hi. All right, welcome.
Yeah. Hashman says, Evan enjoys roasting others.
Especially Zane.
Zane is like the cream of the crop when it comes to that.
Zane
Hey,
is the cream of the crop.
Bring
Drew
it.
every now and then. You know what? I had another one. Not just Drew Bledsoe, but how about Drew Brees?
Yeah, breezy.
Come on now. We got two Drew quarterbacks. That's what I went to bed thinking about.
Like, I should have said Drew.
You're like, where's the other? There's another Drew. There's a whole other Drew that we forgot about. Come on now.
We call him Breezy, man. Breezy's off the chain. We love
Drew
Breezy.
Brees.
He just got beat by the
I mean,
greatest.
Drew
man.
is already a weird enough name, right? I mean, it's not like it's super common. And that 2 NFL quarterbacks are named Drew. I feel like Drew should love football just because.
But Drew got the Manning right.
Ironically, in high
You
school,
said ironically?
I was actually considering playing football.
Oh yeah, what position were you gonna be?
Well, the thing is like, so I was homeschooled up until high school.
Wow.
So, but I chose to go ahead and be in the marching band rather than
Marching band. What did you play? Trumpet? Drums?
percussion. Yeah.
Drums?
Yeah.
The big one?
I played bottom bass my freshman year. Ooh, hello.
The snare?
And then no, I played tenors.
Is that the big one that you go bong bong?
That would be a bass drum.
You did that one. All right. All right.
Yeah, I did that freshman year, and then I was on quads the rest of my years.
All right. Good times.
I have only ever played one horn. That was my third year of college as a function of I was in Japan during drumline tryouts and was requested to play tuba.
Tuba. You like
Yeah.
you go for the big ones, the big drum, the big instrument.
No, it was more of it was assigned to me
Oh,
based on holes they needed filled at the time.
got it. I went trumpet because I just liked how loud it was.
Great.
And then my parents said, "Okay, you can play trumpet," but they got me a mute, and they they stuck me in the basement.
Yep.
So you play in the basement and you use a mute. Like, well, that kind of defeats the whole point of having a trumpet.
Make a lot of
But I'll be honest, when you're practicing trumpet and you don't know what, I mean, even when you know what you're doing, it's loud. But when you don't know what you're doing and you're making mistakes everywhere, it's pretty bad.
That's how you learn, right?
I'm giving myself a headache. Drew,
So,
don't die.
We have so many supportive people in the group. Pablo sent me a message. He says, "How can I help you on your 100 videos challenge?"
Nice, nice.
And Yuko saying the same thing, and I'm just saying, wow, thanks. But I'm not counting my IG live, so I don't know how they can help me because I got to do. Like I said, you edit my videos, but I already got the best editor in the world right now.
Wow, look at that. See, that'll help you. That'll go a long way for sure. Already got the best editor in the world.
And
Snap.
Patchy says, "No, I just wanted to confirm if you are available for the live tonight or not. No hard feelings." Patchy, see, she still got love for me.
Oh wow, this Katarina's super fed.
Just doing it. Gigafed. The Gigafed. All right, we like it. We take those. So what are you guys doing tonight on IG Live?
I don't know. I'm gonna, you know, I'm just gonna fill Patchy out and just kind of go with the flow with her.
All right.
And it's one of those kind of things that it's exciting for me. You just show up and there's no expectation to see what happens, but then you make something great out of it.
All right.
So it's like doing it spontaneously in a way.
It's gonna be some
So
sparks
unless
will
she's
fly.
Say again.
Sparks will fly.
Um.
You're gonna make magic happen today.
Okay, so Yuko. Okay, I'm gonna say thank you to Yuko. I'm answering everybody now.
Man, this
Okay.
is legit like the Zen multitasking
So
show. Pay attention to everything except the stream that he's supposed to be co-hosting.
I'm about to answer the questions right now because I didn't want to interrupt Drew.
Okay, how about our
Come
own
on.
chat? Is there nobody in the chat saying anything here we need to pay attention
Yeah,
to?
but I can't interrupt Drew. But Drew also that
Interrupt
was
Drew
great.
from what? Drew wasn't going on some rant.
Yeah, well, Drew, that was great. You were saying about the two Mannings because the father Archie Manning. I used to watch him when I was a kid growing up. He's got two sons in the NFL. That's just a miracle in itself. So Peyton Manning and Eli Manning are sons of Archie Manning.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to play for New Orleans, where Drew Brees plays for right now. See, it's all connected. Okay, here we go. Evan, but question, Evan,
Mhm.
what is the biggest challenge you've had to overcome? And also, do you have any regrets in your earliest working life?
Biggest challenge is still just overcoming the fear of disappointing people. You know, like that people won't like my stuff. That I remember when I was doing my tour last year, or I guess 2 years ago, or a year and a half, whatever, 2019. My agent, I was initially supposed to just do it as a free tour out of coffee shops. I was going to do it at coffee shops. That's what I've always done, just do coffee shops. And my agent said, you can't do it at coffee shops. Like, why not? I like coffee shops. Like, because there's no risk. Because if one person shows up, it's fine. If 20 people show up, it's fine. There's no expectations. If nobody shows up, it's fine. You got to charge and risk failure. So my nightmare was that like one person would show up. You know, if nobody shows up, okay, great, you go home. You didn't disappoint anybody. But if one person shows up, now you still got to do the whole thing. But now there's one person. It's just a big disappointment. So yeah, that was the fear of disappointing people is always my number one.
Okay, this kind of dovetails into that question.
Okay.
CYC94 says, question. Evan, how do you stop comparing yourself to others and just focus on you?
I think comparing yourself to others is fantastic. I think if you don't have anybody to compare yourself to, you stay stuck. I think people just get it confused. I think people, they struggle with the comparison because they hate themselves. So having somebody or not having somebody else isn't going to be a solution. I think the key is start with self-love, do difficult things, show yourself that you're worthy, and then use other people as inspiration. But you need the kick. You need the kick forward. Otherwise, you're just going to stay exactly where you are. If you didn't have anybody to aspire towards, to be inspired by, if you're the best at everything, you're gonna stay complacent and stay stuck. The comparison is awesome. You just got to use it to kick yourself forward instead of kicking yourself down.
That's a great answer. Okay, let's have fun, Patchy. Okay, so let's go back and forth. Let's try to workshop this with you, Patchy. Okay, so here's our question. So hang in there, Patchy. This to make up for not responding to you earlier. So I'm gonna get some input on this.
All right.
Okay, question. How do you guys filter your feelings when you don't feel well and have some challenges, and you don't want how you feel to, or you don't want how you feel to show in your content?
You show how you feel in your content.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you hiding? Why are you being
Yeah,
fake? Like that's the whole problem. You're putting on a fake front for who you not actually are. Stop being fake. Show who you are in the content. What's your message?
Okay.
I don't feel like making content today. Great. You know what your video is? I don't feel like making content today. I don't feel like making content today. I feel like I got nothing to say. I feel like my hair is a mess. I had crappy sleep, and I don't know. I'm kind of down on life right now. So I felt like I'm not going to make content today. But you know what? That's not who I want to be. And that's not my message to the world. And that's not the kind of role model I want to be for my kids. So I'm here showing up, and I'm doing imperfect action. Right? Like that. There you go. That's your video. Make.
Okay. So Patchy, give us some context behind what you're saying. I'm gonna come from a different angle because I agree with both of those guys. So I'm gonna come from a different angle. If you are, if you're trying to deliver content, and the content contains positive messages, but you feel like crap, and you don't feel like you can deliver that, then I would say spend some time getting yourself in a different state so that you can deliver that message that you want to get across. So I'm coming from a different angle. Because I know sometimes people deliver they want to deliver certain content, and it might need some energy in it. It might need a positive perspective on it, but you may not be feeling energetic at the time. You might just be in a crappy mood. So, okay, then go take care of yourself first, and then come back and deliver that on camera. But give us some context in what you mean by what you're saying.
There are times for that, but I think the better practice is you need to lean into this practice. You need to acquire that skill. It's the biggest thing that you're missing. It's still another form of perfectionism. I'm only going to make videos when X, when I feel a certain way. No, you make that video. Like, that is inspiring, the fact that you're still showing up for work and doing it even though you're not on your A game. Just tell me that you're not on your A game instead of pretending. Like that, there will be times to do what Zen says. You have to learn this skill. This is a great skill for you to start to learn right now.
So talk to us, Patchy. Are we hitting it right on, or okay? So here we go. She says, I had a challenging night with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Not only I did not sleep well, but also had an argument with husband.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up feeling super down,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't put on a happy face today, even though
So-
I want to.
Great. But why? Like, why do you have to put on a happy face? Why can't you say, this is what I'm struggling with? You don't have to say exactly, right? You don't have to say, hey, my husband did this and right? You don't have to say all that, but I woke up in a bad mood and I had some arguments and issues I had to deal with. Why can't you make a video from that place? Then what? So do you quit on the day? Like, what's your message to your daughter going to be if she's not feeling great?
Okay, so we're workshopping this. Okay, so Evan, so given her situation,
Mm-hmm.
and if she had to go into work, right? She has to go into work, and she's in customer service, for example, or she has to be a teacher, and she's got students. She just had an argument with her husband, so she's feeling crappy. She's in an angry mood. She's disappointed. She can't go into, she can't go on. She has to fix her attitude before she goes into that classroom. Say, how you guys doing today? Okay, lesson number 2. Open your book to page 55. She can't go in there in the state that she's in to deliver, to be a great teacher. So she needs to set aside, fix her attitude, get herself in a good state so that she can properly serve the kids, because her issues is not their problem.
So tell me what's wrong with that argument.
What's wrong with that argument?
Yep.
She can. Hey kids, how you guys doing today?
No. I heard your argument. Now, what's wrong with everything you just said? Why is it not a fair comparison?
Oh, because you talking about with video? Well, because it's gonna be okay. So maybe this is what you're saying. Because with video, that's real life. So she gets on video. Hey guys, I'm here. I don't really feel like being here. I didn't sleep good last night. I had an argument with my husband, but I'm still showing up. Have any of you guys felt the way I'm feeling right now? And then she goes into her thought leader template and say, okay, these are my challenges. These are my struggles. Here's a couple of things I'm doing to overcome that, so that when you guys go through this, here's 2 or 3. Here's my recipe for you guys to overcome that. And then give me some feedback, and she's probably gonna feel great from that. So maybe she inspired somebody else out there who's going through that, who may not have the recipe that she's gonna deliver to them, or how she's gonna overcome her situation.
When you have a job and you have a boss, there's expectations for what you're going to do and how you're going to show up.
Okay.
When you're your own boss, you get to pick what you do and how you spend your time. Teachers has to show up, has to do school, has to do it in a certain way, or they get fired. If you want to be a thought leader, you have to show that you're human. When you're feeling down and low and not confident, that's the best time to make a video. I don't want to learn from Miss Perfect, who never has any problems, because you don't understand me. Because I've got a kid. And I'm sorry, you have a perfect kid who never causes you any problems, but my kid is causing problems. It's great for you to have this perfect husband who never causes any arguments with you, but you know what? I get in the fights here. So, all right for you, Miss Perfect, with your perfect life and no problems ever. You go keep your advice to yourself. I'm going to sit in real life. Meanwhile, you know exactly what they're going through. And seeing you go through it and how you still have the courage to stand up and do your thing and get on camera and record a message, that's what's inspiring. How's that? See, when I'm not playing, I can turn up.
And it turned up.
Okay, we're going back in the game soon.
You know what? But it goes back to the message you said a while back. And remember you said something in regards to a lot of people feel like they can't relate to like the Tony Robbins. And there's a whole section of people that I don't think they're intentionally ignoring, but those people are not being addressed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, where were you going with that?
No, it just reminded me of that. Because,
Oh, okay. Pause for effect. Like, okay, yeah, and.
it put me in mind of that. Okay. So yeah.
All right, good.
Hey, Sean's in the house. He says, "Hi, mentor."
Oh, how was it last night?
He couldn't get on.
What happened?
Sean couldn't. I don't know what's wrong with his stuff. He couldn't get on. I tried over and over and over to invite him to come on, and kept saying it won't let him on.
Wow.
So I know he's in India, but Sean, I don't know what's going on, man. And that was a great opportunity for you yesterday.
I've had people from India join mine. That's not a country thing.
No, I've had other guys. Yeah, I've been on before with a guy from India, Bangladesh, Myanmar. Okay, so what we got here? Ochakti says, "What's up, Evan and Zan? What's up, Ochakti? Evan, advice for getting monetized on YouTube."
That all you need to do is have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I mean, it's pretty basic. You just have to do the content to get there, and then you need to apply. And as long as your content is, I mean, and lots of people get in, right? As long as you're not spreading hate or, causing tons of problems, you'll get monetized. So make awesome content. Go get your 1,000 subs. Usually the subs are easier than the watch hours. Most people hit their 1,000 subscribers before they hit their 4,000 watch hours. So you can go on a challenge with Zen Demand to see who gets monetized first on YouTube.
Let's do it.
We're making YouTube millionaires here. Let's go.
Let's go. So Gemini, so I guess Evan, you was right on point because she says, "Thank you, Evan."
Hey, much love, Patchy. We want to see you win. It's a good tip. Like whenever you're feeling emotional, film any emotion, good or bad. If you're feeling great, film. If you're feeling terrible, film. Like any heightened emotion, film. Let me inside your world. Tell me what's going on. And inside that, even if you're trying to memorize the thought leadership template and all that, like get out of your head. Don't worry about having the perfect words and just go. Especially for you, Patchy, because you can get heated, which is great, which is good and bad. Like you can get heated in the feisty. Like don't squash the feisty because you're trying to memorize a line, right? Like that's gonna be the best part of you. And that's why I turned up a little bit in that last comment, because I knew Patchy could handle it, where other people we'd have a lot more kind of kid gloves on.
So Patchy, tonight's gonna be fun.
Let's go.
It's gonna be fun. So this is good. So Sean, okay, I see what you're saying. He says, I'm a medical doctor. I don't know how to join in IG Live. I tried my best yesterday. Nothing can work good yesterday. Okay, but Sean, you know what I want to know from you?
All right, here it comes.
I hope it didn't come across being too harsh, but how did you take what I said to you about not ever using the word "I'm an idiot" or call anyone else an idiot? How did you take that?
Well, he seemed to like you. He said, "Zan, he had a nice compliment. I don't remember what it was, but it was a nice compliment at the end."
And the reason why I was saying that, Sean, is because your identity is everything. When you use the words "I am," that goes straight to who you are, and you do not want to have that as an identity, and you can control that. So I just, it hurts me to hear you say, calling yourself an idiot. And you're a medical doctor. How can a medical doctor be an idiot? That just doesn't go good together. It's not possible. Okay. Anyways, Ed Neal says, "Hello, Evan and Zan." Ed Neal, how you doing, sir? Thank you for being here. And Hashmat Amini, question.
Welcome back.
This is good.
Welcome back.
What's your thoughts on mindfulness and meditation?
Um, I'm a I'm all in on mindfulness, not so much in meditation. Um, Partly because uh, I'm so meditation. Have we gone on the meditation? Have I given the meditation rant on this?
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
I
It's
haven't.
been a little while.
It's been a little while. Zane doesn't remember, but
Let's
Drew
distinguish
remembers.
the differences. Let's distinguish the differences.
So it's not necessarily that there's differences. I think meditation you can look at it in two ways. When you look at why do people meditate, there's usually two reasons. Um, am I gonna die? I'm gonna die. I might die. I might die. I might die. All right, I died, but we got one back. Um, okay, so people meditate for two reasons. One is to get mindfulness, right? It's super common. Like meditate to get mindfulness, to be more present, all of that, which is fantastic. And other people meditate because they're trying to get to a altered, state of consciousness. For me, I'm default in meditation mode and mindfulness. All I know is the present moment.
Hmm.
How many questions have asked me about what happened 20 years ago? I don't know. What happens after I die? I don't know. I'm spending no time thinking forwards or backwards. It's like, where am I right now? That's my default mode. So I believe in the power of meditation for mindfulness and staying present. I just don't have a need for it. I've been to so many different meditation retreats and seminars and workshops, and I believe in the power of it. And I believe in the science of it and what it does to your brain. And I'm sitting there next to people who are doing the exact same thing as I am, and they're getting it and they're feeling it. And they come out and say, wow, 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 it's amazing. And I'm like, oh, I just feel exactly the same. I mean, blessed to be here. And I believe the experience that they had. I think it's just that I am always talking to myself and I'm almost always present. So it's just not a need for me. This is my default way of living. And I don't know if that's trained or just natural. I don't know. But so meditation, I've meditated with the best, like with Tony Robbins, with Sadhguru, with all of them, and it just doesn't have a huge impact on me. I'm grateful for it, but it's not walking out feeling, oh my God. The altered state of consciousness I haven't been able to hit. So when you move from beta to gamma waves or whatever, I haven't been able to do that. I don't know if there's a way to test for it. So how I do it is likely not the path for you, because I think most people could benefit from mindfulness meditation. I think I'm just super weird in that respect, and I wish it did more. But mindfulness is super valuable, however you get there. For me, I talk to myself. I remember there was an awesome video clip of Dandapani. I don't know if you guys know Dandapani. He's a monk who've done a few videos on, and he was talking about you need to spend more time with yourself. You got to spend more time talking to yourself. We spend so much time talking to other people and asking, well, what do you think? What do you think I should wear? What do you think I should do? And what's your take on me? And if you really want to have self-awareness, that's self-awareness. Like, I'm not going to get self-awareness by talking to somebody else. I got to spend more time with myself. And it's one of the things that I say a lot in Your One Word, my first book, of don't go asking somebody else what they think your one word should be, what your who should be, your most important core value. Don't ask Zane what he thinks your who is. Like, you need to figure that out. This is spend more time with yourself and less time asking other people what you should do, right? Because everybody only sees one side of you. So I never tell somebody, this is your who. No, I'll help you figure it out, but you have to feel right with it. This is your job. This is self-awareness. So when Dandapani was talking about having a practice of talking to yourself, because people don't talk to themselves enough, I was thinking, yeah, that's right, but it's all the time. For me, it's just constantly talking to myself. So again, I think it's a super valuable exercise. I don't get it through meditation, but I think you can. And best thing to do is go try it. Like, give it a shot. Do you feel better? Like, it's pretty. It's not that hard. You do 10 minutes, and you see how you feel afterwards. You feel better? Great, keep doing it. Didn't make an impact? Go try a different kind of meditation. There's my meditation rant.
That was good. That was good.
The only time it super helped me was when I had my concussion. When I had my concussion and I couldn't use my head, I couldn't think. I couldn't look at screens. Like I couldn't do anything properly. Then the guided meditation to music really helped. But apart from that, I've never felt the impact.
Okay, so Sean is saying, maybe. He said, I never use after say. I never use word that you said yesterday. Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about. So, okay, I'm not sure what you're saying. You can explain it if you like. So, now you're asking a question about, but Evan did answer this yesterday for you, but I'm going to read it again. Okay. Sean said, my question, how can I control my brain chemistry, take control of dopamine so I can work like Elon Musk? Elon Musk, work ethic should be like Elon Musk.
Go back and watch yesterday.
Say again?
Go back and watch yesterday.
Yeah, go back and watch yesterday, Sean, because he answered all of that. He really did. And I remember his answer, but you need to go back and watch it for yourself. Okay, Ochakti says, thanks, Evan. Our interview video got 88,000 plus views and has 11,900 watch hours. How do I only have 100 public watch hours?
I don't know.
Wait, what was the question?
What?
Yeah, he says,
Email me a screenshot. Take your video, and email me a screenshot of that. I want to see a visual.
okay.
Or send Sandra an email. Send Sandra an email with a screenshot and say Evan said to send this screenshot to him, and I'll take a look. That'll be
So we
easier.
got some newcomers.
Make sure we're looking at the right thing.
Matthew's in the house. Sidekick Dad's in the house. Okay. And hey, what's up, everybody? Yo, Zan and Evan, how are you, brother? We're doing good. We're doing good. Thank you for being here. We love when you guys come by. And Patchy is giving Sean some encouragement. She says,
Nice.
Sean, endure uncomfortable tasks that will bring you joy after accomplishing it, like gym. Dopamine comes after. Okay.
Or like making videos when you don't feel like it.
So you want to take control of dopamine. Yeah, Sean, you got to go back and look at the answer he gave you yesterday. Okay. And Sidekick Dad says, good evening, Evan and Zan. Good evening, sir. Thank you. He says, first time catching the stream live for a bit.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Just want to drop in and say I enjoy what you guys are putting out in the world. Thank you.
Psychic Dad?
Psychic.
Sidekick. Oh, Sidekick Dad. All right. Awesome. Either way, I like it. I like both. The Psychic Dad, the Sidekick Dad.
Psychic.
Let's go.
Hashman says, thanks. Great answer. Thanks, Evan. By the way, I love your book, Your One Word.
Appreciate the love. That was a fun one. It was a fun one to write. Great to see it have an impact. And Built to Serve is another good one. It's the extension of Your One Word.
Okay, so I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, okay. I think she's. Oh, yeah. The comment you made to Patchy when you was answering somebody else. She says, "Oh snap! Right in my juggler, Evan."
You're welcome.
So she has another question, Evan.
Well, but listen, hold on. Let's say it with 1 second, right? Like,
okay.
This is the thing. For you to be credible on giving that advice, you got to do the work yourself, right? For you to say jump into the uncomfortable, like if you're going to make a video on that, this is where it becomes a great story. You're going to say, hey, you got to just do the thing that you find awkward and uncomfortable and terrible, and that will release the dopamine. You'll feel great afterwards. For example, I didn't even want to make this video right now. I woke up, I had a rough night, I had some disagreements, and yet here I am, right? Because what? Right? Like that's why you got to share. Anyway, just some extra love.
She says, I love it. Okay, good, good. We're going to have fun tonight. Patchy,
Let's go,
I can't
Patchy.
wait. We're going to have fun tonight. And like I said, when we go live tonight, Patchy, call me out. I guess what? I bet you I won't miss your. I bet I won't not answer you next time. So call me out. It's all good. I can handle it. Okay, so Patchy wants to know,
Okay.
Evan, how did you break your neck? I thought broken neck equals death.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I had one big break and then one smaller break. The smaller break, there's like the little bone, the tip of the bone that broke off. That that wasn't a big deal, and the doctors weren't super concerned about it, and like don't need surgery or anything. But one bigger break, up C6 or C7, that they were super worried about. Listen, I don't know. I mean, I think I would have agreed with you that death comes from breaking your neck, or the other way around. But I just got lucky at that point. How did I break my neck? I was doing I like biohacking and research and stuff, and I was doing some medical research, biohacking stuff, and then fainted. Just super freak accident. Fainted, fell out of my chair. I was just sitting down. It wasn't like, I wish I had some crazy story, right? Like I was defending Nina, somebody took her purse and I chased him down and ran 18 miles and jumped over a cement truck and it's like,
These
nope.
guys came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like, nope, none of that. No, it just fainted. And yep, pretty much it. It was just the angle that I landed on. When I got back to Toronto, they had me tested for bone density. They freaked me out because the doctor said, you're not supposed to break your neck just falling out of a chair. Like maybe you've got really weak bone structure, and then that could really have a big impact, because then if I fall anywhere, that maybe I'm going to break more bones. And I got tested, and he said, no, your bone density is fine. It's just weird angle. I passed out. I fell over to my left. I hit my head. I mean, I was unconscious, so I don't know exactly, but the story from my wife and when the fireman came to see me was I fainted, fell out, hit my forehead on the drywall, and then slid down and banged the back of my neck on the baseboard, and that sliced open my neck, and that's what broke it. The pressure, the fall against the hard baseboard. Yeah, and so that was my fun tour last year.
Thank God he's okay, because that's if you think about it, it's really dangerous, because a lot of times people break their necks, they become paraplegic.
Well, when I went to the hospital, they weren't quite sure. I had to do 2 MRIs and a whole bunch of other things, and they weren't sure how it would heal yet. And so the doctor wanted to keep me there. Like, I can't stay here. I'm from Toronto. I mean, I'm not sitting here for 3 months or 2 months or whatever. And he said around 50% chance that I might need spinal surgery. That's where it gets scary. It's like, hey, if it doesn't heal properly, you're going to need spinal surgery. Like, whoa, spinal surgery. That's not sounding too good. And luckily I didn't. And part of it was following the instructions. So it was like, hey, they gave me a neck brace, right? And I've held it up, I think, before. I've got it right here. I used it yesterday. So here's my neck brace. I had to wear this neck brace for 60 days. And they said, you have to wear it for 60 days, and you're not able to take it off except for 10 minutes a day. Okay. And they said, but, if you need to take it off more, because it's really hard to keep it on all day long and only have 10 minutes a day, then do that. And so I asked them, okay, well, what's the difference between, like, I want to get my rate of needing surgery down to almost zero, right? So what do I need to do to get it there? And I said, well, then you need to keep it on for all day long except for 10 minutes a day for 60 days. I said, but most people can't do it. It's like, I'll do it. You tell me what to do, coach, and I'll do it. Like, if it's going to increase my chances of not needing spinal surgery, whatever, I'm down. Give it to me, tell me the homework, and I'll just do it. And it was super hard to sleep in it, everything in that thing. But we did, and I didn't need surgery, so
if I can share with the audience, guys, look at page 100 and Built to Serve.
Yeah.
Those pictures are real. Hello.
Good times.
Yeah, page 100. Like 100 videos.
100 videos.
Page 100.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if the doctor says, "Hey, here's what you need to do to increase your chances of not needing spinal surgery," like, why do I get that it's hard, but don't you want to increase your chances of not needing spinal surgery? You know?
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just give it to me. I'll do it.
Thank God everything's okay, man. 'Cause that's. Can you guys? We wouldn't have this right now if that happened. So I'm glad everything is, And he's
But
still,
even in that, it wasn't like reflective of like, oh my God, I could have died. People were asking, what if you died? My friend Mark, who we do a podcast with, is like, it just made me think on life and how short life is, and what if you didn't get up, and it made me want to work harder. It's like, how do you feel? It's like, I don't know. I'm alive. It's great. Let's go.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, because isn't that almost, Drew can chime in on this, but Joe Polish, what happened to his friend, he reflected like, wow, this guy had a lot of money, and just like that, he's gone.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's just not the thing that gets me going. I don't know. I didn't think at all, what if I die tomorrow? How short life is. I mean, I try to do that almost on a daily. Like, that's
Right.
the constant conversation with me anyway. This is why it's hard to model. Like, I don't know how to teach that stuff. I could say what I do, but it sounds so weird, and it is weird. So I don't know how to give that to other people. So that's why, like, meditation could be great. It's just not what I do, but you probably shouldn't do what I do, because this part of me is super weird.
Yeah, but how it affected Mark. Your
I think that's more normal. Like, I think if somebody around you dies or have a near-death experience, I think it's normal to start thinking, oh, I need to make the most out of my life. Like, I need to make this count. I think that's normal. I think his reaction was more normal than mine.
Because that's why I was trying to relate it to Joe Polish and his friend. Even Brendan Burchard. That's why he's doing what he's doing now, because he had a near-death experience.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Woo! Okay, so I know I saw somebody say something.
I saw somebody say something.
Yeah, because it was. Yeah, I didn't want to skip over. Okay, because this goes back to what we were talking about earlier. So Sean says, my question is, whatever Dan Panee says is right or wrong.
And yeah,
Dan Pena?
I don't know. D-A-N-D and then P-A-A-N-I.
Oh my God.
Was he talking about the Indian guy who was a meditator?
Oh, is Dandapani?
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
Is what he said right or wrong? No, I like it. I mean, the message was you should talk to yourself more. Dandapani's message was you need to talk to yourself more. Stop spending so much time just asking other people what you should do. You need to develop the self-awareness. And he does it a lot and guides people through how to do it through meditation. I don't do it through meditation, but I love the concept. Like, I'm just always talking to myself. But that's weird. I don't even know how to teach that.
You know what? And I have a very similar take on that. I think we're always talking to ourselves. We just don't realize it because it's subconscious in a lot of cases. But we're always talking to ourselves. You're just more conscious of it.
Sure, and I mean that's the self-awareness, is making it conscious.
So he's saying Dada Panani or Dada Panani.
Dandapani is how
Dandapani.
Yeah.
He says he has a course on focus. Should I join it?
If you're feeling called to.
Okay. There you go. So Matthew, okay, he likes when I read his messages. Okay, he puts a lot of. Okay, here we go. I'm reading just how you wrote it, Matthew. Yo, Evan. Question, homie.
That's how he wrote it? Okay, good.
Yeah, yo, Evan.
All right.
Question, homie.
Let's go.
I'm trying to start posting clips on Instagram helping people with depression.
Okay.
What's some tips? I'm nervous and shy.
you start the video saying I'm nervous and I'm shy and I used to have or still have depression. That's your starting. That's your opening.
I think he said he want to help people with depression only.
Yeah, why? Because he had it. He went through it.
Okay. So there you go, Matthew. Yo, Matthew. Okay, so sidekick, not psychic. Sidekick dad.
Sidekick dad. We got it. Yeah.
Yep, new dad here. Started a blog
Nice.
and future teacher.
Nice.
But have bigger aspirations that go beyond teaching.
Okay.
Left my corporate financial job that I thought I would retire from. Goals changed. Excited.
Okay. Congrats. Was that a question? No, that was just a update.
Just yeah.
But awesome. Hey, come. We're pumped for you. Anytime you want to come back and give us an update or ask a question, we're here, man. You don't have to do it alone. Let's go.
I don't know why bot deleted this message for HashMat, but I can still read it.
Okay.
Evan, from HashMat question. Evan, how often do you eat meat, and have you ever tried going vegetarian or vegan?
So, how often do I eat meat? I guess is fish meat, or is that people are weird on that stuff? Is fish meat and is dairy meat? Let me know how you classify. Well, people have their own.
Oh yeah.
It's very specific.
I'm very aware.
I had who was I talking to? It's like you can only eat foods that grow on things that are under 4 feet high or something. Like really? I've never. So you can't eat fruit because it grows too far above the ground. Anyway, yeah, this is real life. So if you're saying meat is like beef and chicken and pork, and I don't know, I guess sheep, but I don't eat sheep. Twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. We'll eat fish a couple times a week, and then other seafood, you know. So have I ever tried veggie? Maybe. If I did, it wasn't for very long. Yeah, I don't like tofu, and like all the tofu options. We tried to go. I forget. I think my parents went when I was in university. They went did a stint of veganism, or my sisters did, or something, and they had tofurkey, which just tasted nasty for me. So I'm like, okay, I need turkey. I'm not doing the tofurkey thing.
You want to know about red meat, like from cows? Red meat.
What's red meat though? Is that cows and pigs?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, I would probably say, listen. So you break it down as much as you want. I would probably say I do beef once to twice a week. Chicken twice-ish a week. Pork 0 to 1 times a week. And then the rest is like fish or seafood as like the main thing. And then there's always, what did I have today? I had half, maybe a third of this was salmon, and then 2/3 was broccoli, right? With some olive oil, salt on top. That was my dinner. And then tonight we're going to have a salad. It's going to have mixed greens, cucumbers, pickles, green olives, cherry tomatoes, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and olive oil, apple cider vinegar, right? Like that's our typical evening salad. So, yeah, that's what I ate. Going all vegan, I could. Like I think it had to be pushed into it, right? Like if my doctor said you're gonna die unless you eat, if you ever eat red meat again, you're gonna die, or it's gonna really hurt your health or whatever. I was like, okay, great, no more red meat. I'm done. Easy.
Patsy chimed in. She says, Ava and I are gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free for 1 year, for a year and a half almost.
Nice.
And Patsy also said, oh, this is good. This is about your career.
All right.
Question, Evan. I love the email that I got from you or your team about how things started for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a question. You
Okay.
started in the coaching motivational field because you were invited to speak, or you purposely seek that path?
I did not. So I was 22. I sold my business. I didn't know what to do next. Said yes to a whole bunch of different things. And one of the things that I got invited to was to represent Canada at the APEC summit. I don't know what APEC stands for. I don't know. APEC. I don't know what it stands for. I was invited to speak there representing Canada as the youth delegate. So they had, it's a big political thing. And there were all the politicians going who represented the main summit, I guess. And I was asked to represent our youth. So I was part of the Canadian youth team and spoke there. And then from there, somebody there, did you look up what APEC stands for? Is Zen looking that up? He's on Google. You can see how white his face is right now.
I'm trying to. I'm thinking slow.
We know when Zane's on Google or YouTube because he turns white. It's great.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up for you so I can.
APEC. Anyway, so then after that, I got one of the people who saw me speak there invited me to speak at her event in Brunei. I'm like, I don't even know where Brunei was. Like, all right, I'll do it. Why not? And then I wanted to do something. I thought, hey, why am I helping all? It's great to help, travel internationally, but why don't I do more in my own city of Toronto? So I contacted the YMCA and said, hey, you've got this entrepreneur program. How about I come speak there? So the first few gigs were like, the first one wasn't paid. I was just representing the country. The second one I got paid to go speak in Brunei. And then the third one was in Toronto that I sought out. That wasn't paid. Actually, I'm not sure if the second one was paid or not. I gotta think back. I think they paid for my flight.
Click the button.
Oh, yeah, click the button. I think they paid for my flight, but they didn't pay me. But that's what happens. Like, when you start speaking, you start getting asked to speak more. When you start building momentum on your 100 videos, people will ask you to make more videos. Like, as you start building momentum towards anything, you start seeing more traction and action. So yeah, the first one just kind of fell into my lap, but I was saying yes to everything. I mean, I don't even remember all the other stuff I said yes to that didn't stick. And that was one that I said yes to and it worked.
Okay, APEC means Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation.
There you go. I guess because of the West Coast. I mean, I don't think of Canada as Asia or Pacific, but we're on the Vancouver side, I guess, where we hit the west side.
Okay, here's a good question. Interesting question. And Luffy, I'm going to read your question or put in the chat exactly what it is you're trying to focus on. So question, how can I focus on one thing and be better at it?
Follow one Carmichael until successful.
That's it. Oh, that's it.
Okay, explain it, Zane. Give them in case you didn't watch yesterday's episode.
Okay, so Luffy Art. Put in the comment section of what you want to focus on. But yeah, the word focus, Focus, it stands follow one, not two, not three, not four, one. Carmichael. This is Carmichael. This is Evan.
Okay,
Carmichael.
but no, say it as it is. That's our version of it. But say it as your.
That's good. That's good. Until you're successful. So you keep coming back here and you follow Evan Carmichael until you're successful. That's perfect.
That's our variation. But what was the actual? I don't even remember what the original was. Follow one. Course of action or something.
Yeah. Well, whatever you focus, you got to make a commitment. So you just follow one commitment.
There you go. Like, put it in your calendar to do it every day.
Yeah.
Put it in your calendar. This is happening because it's in my calendar.
And what's going to happen automatically is that people want to be consistent. And I teach that consistency comes from commitment. So when you follow one commitment, you will be consistent. You just have to be committed. But Carmichael works just fine.
That was a funny moment. If you watched yesterday's stream, you'll see.
That was great.
You'll see where it came from.
Oh, that was great. That was great. Because the reason why it's good to follow Carmichael, because he's a coach. So you're gonna step your game up and go to the next level where you follow one coach until successful. Because no matter how committed you are, you still need to go to the next level, and you're gonna need a coach to get you there. And the best coach, Carmichael.
Coach Carmichael, let's go.
Well, just come back here, man. Follow one Carmichael. Okay, that's good. That was good. That was great. I like that. That was good. Okay. So, we got people talking to each other, which are good.
Nice. All right. Share the love. It's great.
They're talking to each other.
Good. Good. Support each other, guys. That's what we're here for.
Thanks, man, for becoming a dad. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, I need to show my daughter that. Okay, that's good. That's good. You guys, that's good. You guys are supporting each other because that's what this is all about. So, Charming Fox is in the house.
Okay.
He says pork once a week, bro. Go get the bacon.
Go get the bacon. So I can't eat processed foods, which kills a lot of pork. So I can't eat bacon. I can't eat sausage right now as part of the 90 days. So yeah. So there's no pork would have to be like a pork roast or a pork chop. But without sausage and bacon, I don't know that I've had pork at all, to be honest, in the past 2 months. I don't think I've had any pork.
I had to give up pork skins. Oh gosh.
Oh, the pork rinds, or is that different?
Pork
rinds.
We call them pork skins here.
Okay.
And they're like chips, but they're pork skins. And
Okay.
me and Tish love. I said, but babe, that's junk food, so I can't eat that.
Yeah. Yeah. I like bacon. Bacon is great. Bacon is a good go-to, but even that, I would have bacon. I don't know. Every 2 weeks, once every 2 weeks, maybe. I mean, in general, I eat pretty healthy. In general.
So yeah.
What else? Nina likes ribs. So ribs.
Me and Nina, we get I love ribs. Ooh, yeah.
Nina would
my
make
wife-
ribs. So maybe
My wife has the ultimate ribs.
the ultimate
Yeah,
ribs. I still think I'd be like 0 to 1 time a week on pork. Just not a lot of pork. I don't know. It's not. I don't know if it's just not in our culture or what. I guess Nina's Chinese culture, but she doesn't. We don't really eat Chinese food that much.
I was to say, pork is pretty prevalent in Chinese. So.
Yeah.
The Chinese ribs are off the chain.
Yeah. No, we don't. I also don't like things with bones in it. I don't like the work. I'm not a food snob. Nah, I'm a utilitarian on the food. I just need food. Get it in me. Let's go. Get me back on the field, coach. It's like I'm driving to the pit stop, right? I'm like racing my race. I need to change my tires. I need to get back out on the course. Okay, none of this sifting through bones, taking forever to eat a meal. So I have to slow down when it's family, whatever. But if it's just me, man, I'm just even here. I ate my dinner while on stream. It's like, let's go. Bones. Ain't nobody got time for that. Bones, come on now. We got work to do.
Even Patsy, like, I like dry rub baby back ribs. So good. I eat healthy though, yeah.
Oh man, I know ribs is an obsession in the U.S. in some parts. I know you guys take it seriously.
Especially
Yeah.
Texas.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna talk ribs because Canadians don't. I just feel like I'm way out of my element, and I'm gonna say something that's gonna offend somebody because ribs are almost a religion in some parts.
Especially in Texas. Oh, it's huge. It's like, haha, that's funny, Evan. Eat some, boy. That's what she said. So
Eat some, boy.
yeah.
All right.
And Sidekick Dad says all about seafood over here.
Seafood. I like seafood. I like my shrimp.
Bro.
Shrimp is my go-to on the seafood. I love shrimp.
So, Drew, should we click on that video that you posted in here? Definition of focus is in.
I mean, if anybody wants to click on that video, they will be pleasantly surprised.
Whoa, Drew's sharing a video. What's in the video? Is it you? Is it a Drew video?
No, it's a Zan video.
Oh, it's a Zan video. What? All right. Okay. I was about to say, unless it's a Drew video, don't watch it. It's got to be a Drew video. But listen, if it's a Zan video, we'll take that too. We take Zan videos.
That's funny.
Wait, how old is that video?
It's the one that was released yesterday. He talked about focus in it.
Oh, I see. Okay. I did. He doesn't even
But that's
remember.
right. Yeah.
He was so focused on the content that he doesn't even remember what he said.
I'm thinking about the video I made today.
That's me. I don't. People ask me when I'm doing podcasts, like, "Oh my God, what did you just say? Can you repeat it?" Like, I don't know what I just said.
And Patchy says Evan and Ava
Uh-huh.
are seaweed munchers.
Are seaweed munchers? I like seaweed. I like my seaweed snacks. I haven't had one today, but Seaweed's good. Actually, that Nina introduced me to that. That's a Chinese thing. Or maybe it's an Asian thing. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
But my nieces and nephews on Nina's side, they all have it. And I thought, okay, seaweed just on its own. All right, let's give it a shot. But it's salted and it's got the olive oil on it. It's like, ooh, or sesame oil or whatever. That's good. It's a good snack.
So Sidekick Dad say, I took Evan's advice from one of his videos on grabbing the names on all the platforms, even if I'm not using.
Okay.
My question would be,
Nice.
is it okay to put the same content on multiple platforms, or should it be different?
I would pick one main platform that you're creating unique content for. YouTube is the easiest, and then you take the content and split it over your other platforms. You just have to be cognizant of how long. Like a Twitter video is 45 seconds. So if you're making a 1-minute video, you're going to get screwed when you go to Twitter, right? So you have to cut it for Twitter, but you don't have to make unique content for Twitter. And same thing across all the platforms.
Okay, he says, Charming Fox says, I don't know how Vlad loses that lane. I played that a gazillion times. It's so hard for Teemo.
We're even. What, he's got 32, I've got 30, and yeah, we're about even. So far, I don't know. It is a rough matchup, but I'm just playing safe. Look at that. Zan is on the ball this time, not reading the comments about the game after the game is done.
Hey, man, I get better with, I'm like fine wine. I get better with time.
Although he could have said that. How long have we been in this game? 5 minutes. He could have said that 5 minutes ago,
But he just put it up here, though.
All right. Okay. Good. It's good.
So I get
All right.
better like wine, man.
Zan's doing it, dude. That was a good. I can't tell you the smile on my face when I saw the opening of your video. Like, dude, Zan, my guy, let's go. Come on now.
It's gonna get better.
Come on now.
Okay, so Matthew says, Evan, for a one-on-one, is it just you and the other person, or like a live type of thing?
I don't know. What's the context?
Like, yeah, Matthew, explain that.
In general, like you can do it whatever you want. If you're doing a coaching video, then it should be you coaching somebody one-on-one. You don't want other voices in there. But at the end of the day, you can pick whatever you want. I think if you want to be a coach, though, like if Zan's doing coaching, I want to see Zan coach. It's great that other people can coach, but I want to see Zan coach. But if you have more specifics, let me know so we can be maybe more helpful for you.
Okay, guys, give me some more questions. Let's go. More questions. Scanning through everything else. I haven't missed anything. Okay, so Charming Fox wants to know who clips your stream for the vids on this channel.
That's Mel. What's up, Mel? We love you.
M to the E to the L.
M to the E to the L. Yeah. We love Mel. She's great. Yeah, that's one of her assignments that she wanted to keep. I got to talk to my new people. We just hired 3 new people now on the team. Damn. And 2 of them are taking over some of the job. Mel's in the process of training them. And they're taking over some of the work that she was doing, because she's spending more time on some of the other ideas we gave her. Yeah, and she's like, okay, Mel, what do you want to do? What do you want to keep? She's like, I want to keep this. Okay, great. So.
Uh-oh. So Matthew answered yes.
What? Matthew answered?
Okay, so a little bit more clarity here. He says, Matthew says, so like I have a one-on-one session with you, and I wasn't sure if it's just us or like a Instagram live where people watch us talk.
Oh yeah. People will watch and be inspired.
Yeah, and Matthew, when is your one-on-one with Evan?
Go back and watch the one with Drew. When did we do that, Drew? That was like
Wednesday?
Last
Thursday?
week?
Yeah, no, it was this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was on Wednesday.
Oh, it's only 2 days ago.
Yeah. I know, like this whole week has been like
I know. I agree.
That's great. That means you're doing stuff. It should feel like it was 3 weeks ago when it was Wednesday.
I'm trying to get it in, Charmy, before they say I'm too late. Okay, so you should all chat the question mark, the Kaziz.
No, no BM. We don't BM. We're nice. I'm gonna send them much love. Much love, all. There you
He
go.
said
Just,
that was so bad.
just for you. I'm gonna give a much love to the whole team, just for you. You want me to spread negativity and laugh at people? I'm gonna spread love instead. Oh, Vladimir wrote back, you too. There you go. See, we're spreading more love, not more making fun of people.
Patchy's still in the house. What's up, Patchy?
Let's go,
He
Patchy.
says, Evan, all your staff, you talk to them online or in person? Are they abroad?
Depends. Some people are online. Some people. I mean, I'm not talking to anybody in person right now, right? I mean, just nature of where the world is right now.
Well, Nina, right? Because she's on staff.
Sure. Okay. So Nina,
It's
talking
a
to Nina.
combination of all three, I believe, because you got people you talk to virtually, people that's abroad.
Yeah,
That's another-
everybody I'm talking to virtually now. Everybody. But then I have some people who are local and some people who are abroad. Some people I talk to every week. You know, like the people who are closest or the entrepreneurs I've invested into, right? Like Jeremy, I talk to every week. Bo, I talk to every week. Alex, I talk to every week. Other people I talk to, just depends. Depends on the project. Depends on how important the work is. If I'm working super closely with you on a project, then we're talking constantly. And otherwise, I'm talking to you on a Sunday morning, rotating through everybody on my team.
I gotta get this in real quick before you guys say I'm not on it. So Charlie Fox says, I thought the reason you have the master emote on your W is for tilting the opponents.
no, it's just how he rolls.
That's how we roll.
How we roll.
I have emotes on everything.
So Matthew says it got switched to February the 5th at 1:25. He says, I can't wait. I hope Evan is ready for my energy. Ha ha.
All right. Oh, the happy feet. We're doing it. Woo!
Ochakti is ahead of the game. He says, Evan, I know I'm 14,
Okay.
but it would be cool to be on your team, maybe as an intern. What do you think?
Nah, you don't want to be an intern for me. Go do your thing. You're doing your thing. Do your thing. Sell your eBay stuff. Go inspire people with your videos and your content and your business.
He said, we'll do. Thanks.
All right, you got it. This game was rough. Holy cow, what are we up to here? Drew is 0-7. Drew!
Drew.
Drew is throwing this game away for us right now. Drew, what's happening, Drew? Is our mental game a little off today? What's happening here?
And Charming Fox is shocked, I guess. He says, wait, that 14-year-old starting an eBay thing? What about? Talk to him, Charming Fox. He's right there.
Yeah, he sells computer electronic parts and stuff off eBay. He's done well. And now he's teaching other people how to do it too.
And then we have El Dame, or Dami is in the house.
What? El Dami? All right.
D-A-M-E.
Okay. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
L period, and then D-A-M-M-E.
Okay. Welcome aboard.
Hello, Evan. First of all, I really appreciate you doing these streams.
Hey,
And
thanks for coming. We appreciate you being here too.
And I guess he's got more to come.
He's got more to come.
No, I'm assuming he's got more that he's gonna write. 'Cause he
Oh,
just
okay.
says,
Cool.
appreciate you doing these streams, and then I'm sure he's got more to come. Let's see. Yep, awaiting.
All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So, Drew, how do I send you? How do I send this thing over to you when it says it's limited to 2 gigabytes?
So I just looked it up, and it appears to be a limitation to non-business accounts.
Yeah, the free account is a 2 gigabyte limit. Oh, Drew got a kill. Oh, and then he died. All right, well, it's something.
Is there a way to what do you call it? Squeeze it down. I forget the word.
Compress.
You compress it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you run into any like when you zip stuff, Evan? I mean, it might.
You probably just need to get on Dropbox Business, Zan. I mean, you're going to be doing 100 videos. I don't know what it costs.
Well, the problem with the Dropbox Business is it requires like 3 users for it.
Requires what?
A minimum of 3 users.
Or then just get a paid normal account.
Well, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if I could just.
Don't get business. You just upgrade your personal account. It's not a lot.
Okay.
If you're going to be sending gigabytes of videos over, it makes sense. You need it. Otherwise, you're going to be stressed. You have to keep your video under a certain amount of time, because otherwise Drew will never get it. That ain't nobody got time for that.
So if I upgrade on my account, then I have to add you as a user, right?
No, you just send him the link.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you pay for iCloud currently?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, well, maybe it can be
my
there.
iCloud is 2 terabytes.
Okay, so maybe I'd need to look at my the settings in iCloud, but that's probably going to be an easier way to do it since you already have it.
There you go.
Okay. Either way, whatever's best, man, we make it happen.
Done.
Because I can't have excuses. Oh, he didn't put a video. I'm like, it was done, but it doesn't count unless there's a link.
Yeah, it's got to be a public video. You can't blame Drew for you not getting your videos up.
I know. It's on me. It's on me. It's totally on me. I know. I mean, I would, yeah, no, it's totally on me. I can't. I got to make sure, you know. And I try to get ahead of the game a little bit by making sure I get everything done by 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Let's go.
But it's all good. We're gonna make sure we get it up tonight, no matter what. Even if I have to send them this raw video and it's not edited, I would send that.
Put it up on YouTube. There you go. Make it happen.
Yeah, I would send that before I won't upload anything. Something's gonna. Okay, anyways, enough of that. Okay, where we at? Oh, Patchy's talking to me. What do you mean? I'm still here, Zan. I have a captain chair in this chat room.
Captain's chair in the chat room. Look at that.
Captive.
Oh, captive. I thought you said I have the captain's chair.
But you can have the captain's chair.
The captain's chair. That's what I heard. That's what she meant.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's what you meant, right? Not captive. Captain.
Captain's chair. Let's go.
Uh-oh, Charming Fox says, gotta say, Evan, sweet CS and the way you walk away from the grump is pro AF.
Walked away from the grump? I don't even know what I did. What's my CS like? 118? I mean, I'm behind Vlad, but I guess I'm the best on the team. Man, our team is...
mid there. How come we didn't defend mid there?
I don't know. I'm focused here on you guys. Drew has died 10 times. Drew, what are we doing, Drew?
One more time, be 11, like before.
Is that what he was before?
Yeah, he was like 1 and 11 before. Because I teased him about the having a football team.
That is true.
There's 11 players.
Oh, that's true. I think once Drew gets to the third game, he just falls off. The stamina isn't there. I don't know what's happening.
So I don't know.
We're waiting for the explanation's coming.
No, like the thing is, I don't really have a good explanation. At this point, early, we had 2 ganks that went very south.
And
and then it just slowly snowballed from there.
And you just decided to run it down. 10 deaths. Drew, we have to limit it. It's okay. We're going to come back. We're going to have late game Teemo carry us to victory. The 0-2 Teemo against the Vlad that doesn't know how to scale, right? Let's go.
Matthew says, so I never really done a one-on-one. I'm guessing we meet, say nice to meet you, and just start talking, right? How do I help stop contemplating too far in the future, Evan?
You just need to think about what is the most important one question that you want to ask. I'm going to say, hey man, welcome aboard. So how can I help? And then you're going to ask your most important question, and then I'm going to take over the rest. That's all you need to know.
Charming Fox, he says, kick Drew.
Kick Drew? Come on now. That's not how we treat our family. Okay? We don't just kick Drew. Some people have bad days. It happens. I've had my own share. Kick Drew. Come on now. What are we doing here?
So L. Dane says, I've been offered to have an article written about a text program with exercises, basically to find meaning and purpose based on psychology and philosophy, two of my favorite subjects. But what should I be aware of doing it? What should I be aware of doing it soon?
I'm not understanding the question.
Yeah. Okay. The text program is a business, by the way. Okay. He says, I'm actually just John. L Dame is just an online name I use. Okay. Let me reread it because maybe I didn't read
What?
it correctly.
Okay.
Okay. L Dame. Okay. He says, okay. First of all, he said his real name is John. He just
Okay.
used L.
Awesome. Welcome, John.
Okay. So he says, I've been offered to have an article written about a text program with exercises basically to find meaning and purpose based on psychology and philosophy. Now here's the question. What should I be aware of doing it soon? What should I be aware of doing it too soon? So John, okay. What do you mean? What should I be aware? Okay, sorry, I'm not allowed to write a lot in a comment at a time. Okay, just explain your question here, so we can understand what the question is. I like psychology and philosophy.
Ash is 17-1. Holy cow! All right, well we lost.
So he says, what should I be aware of when doing the article?
I think the best thing you can do is just go find other articles that have been written. Like go look at whatever the publication is. Whenever you're creating content, and this will apply to writing articles, writing books, doing speaking gigs, making videos, you want to think about the audience. So when you have something like YouTube, you're starting to make your own audience. When you're being asked to write something for someone else, they have their audience. So where are you writing for? You know, is it a newspaper, magazine, online journal, like whatever it is? They have their audience. So study their audience. Give them what they're looking for. When I go on to shows, sometimes people ask me, yesterday I did a whole bunch of different shows. One guy was asking me about my salsa business. One guy was asking me about why do I like Kelly Gruber, who's my favorite baseball player growing up. One guy was asking about YouTube. One guy was asking about entrepreneurship. One guy was asking about my books, right? It's just different paths depending on who the audience is. So who's the audience for the publication? You got to know the audience. So read past publications, see the kinds of articles that they're writing, and frame yours in a similar style for that audience. That'll give you the best clue. So other articles that have been written, go study all of them. Copy that same format. Like if they want a 4-page article and you give them a 40-page one, that's going to be a miss, right? Do they like long pages and lots of paragraphs? Do they need it short and sweet and to the point? Do they, just all of that. Just look at what's been done before to get your style. And then your job is to mix the knowledge that you have and put it in the package that works for them. They have packaging that works. Just like when I'm doing an interview with somebody, I had one guy 2 weeks ago who's interviewing me, and he kept interrupting my answers and just go into the next question. There was no logic. There was no consistency. It's just like, next question. And how about this? He's like ADD on steroids. So the best thing for me to do is to keep up with him. This is his show. He wants to do ADD on steroids. I'll keep up. Great. This last question that I just gave a super insightful answer on, we don't have to talk about that. Let's talk about your next question. Sounds good to me. Let's go. And other people want to spend the whole time asking, going in deep into one story. Great. Because it's their audience and they know their audience. So I'm putting it into their package with my content. So that's what you need to do. It's their package. It's your content. You got to marry it by studying their content as much as possible. That's what I got. Well, thank you guys. It's been a fun stream. That last game was... Wait. Oh, he ended up with 11 deaths then.
Yeah, it says, Charmy Fox posted Drew with 1, 11, and 1.
Yeah. That's a lot of ones.
It wasn't his best game. So.
That's okay. I didn't... At least he got a kill. I got no kills. I went 0-3. So at least Drew got one of the kills. We only got 5... What?
I participated. He
participated. Yeah, he got 2 out of our 5. He was in. I just was sitting up there. But come on now, that's CI's fam. Let's go. 145.
He said, "Thank you very much for that solid advice, Evan. Thank you very much." And
well, appreciate you guys. Zan is about to do a live stream with Patchy.
Well, that's going to be at 6 tonight.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be an hour and a half.
9 Eastern.
So if you guys have more questions, go join in Zan and Patchy in an hour and a half on his Instagram. Otherwise, we will see you on Monday. Thank you for the love. Continue to believe. We'll see you then.